whenever I'm getting to know people and then they ask me like, what do you do in life? What do you do? As you guys know, I am a wife and a student, an online student, and I also don't really have a 9-to-5 job. I'm a content creator, but that never feels enough for me to be like, oh, I'm just that and that and that. I always feel like at my age, I should be doing so many things, like just be busy with life, you know, to seem more interesting. Hi guys, my name is Tanya. Welcome back to my channel. This is Talks with Tanya, and today we'll be discussing the era that we're in of everyone just being so busy.
Say it's crazy.
There was a time where I definitely related to that TikTok, especially last year, especially when I came to France, not knowing anyone, and the people that I did know were like already in their careers, because I was meeting up with people that are obviously in their 20s. You know, they're doing internships, they're doing that, they're doing this, they're traveling up and down, they're in Paris, all that, and I just felt like everyone is so busy, and I'm here in this calm life living in the South, that no one really has time. And I would feel bad for even asking people, because it's like, damn, they really have their own lives going on. And I think most people go through that phase where you are just online a lot, you're seeing a lot of people just doing stuff. There was this whole trend on TikTok where people would like show themselves unfollowing people, show themselves unfriending people, and just getting, you know, their life together, waking up at 5 o'clock and doing things, getting things done. And not everyone obviously can achieve that and start that, even, or wants to start that, but that left a gap of people that just want a normal life, you know, and it left people feeling, like I said, that they're not enough. I think the whole thing of being busy started off with TikTok. Here, hear me out. When it came to TikTok, that's when short form videos, this is not a video about TikTok, but I'm just trying to analyze it so that you can understand. When TikTok came into place, short form videos, people want quick and easy things to look at. People don't want to read anymore. No one wants to go on Google and read an article and see what they need. People just want a quick 30-second, 15-second video. And for you to make that type of video for creators, you need to have an exciting life, because if you're at a 9-to-5 job and you're trying to show what you're doing, like, things are slow. 9 to 5 is a slow flipping day. I know, I've worked a 9-to-5 before, or 9 to 6. So people sort of translated that into real life. No one wants to get bored. Being bored is not a bad thing. That's what I really had to understand. So people started to not accept basicness. And with that, people creating more and more content of just cut and paste, that type of content. It really went into real life, where if you do have a 9-to-5 or you do have quote unquote boring life, it just does not cut it. It does not look pleasing, doesn't sound pleasing. So the pressure of just always seeming like you're doing something, you know, this productivity-ness type of thing, glorified productivity, and always being around people that are entrepreneurs, people that are taking courses, people that are just this whole busyness, making real life people feel like they're missing out and that they are not at a stage where they should be. At the age of 25, someone feels like they need to own a house, they need to have this and this, where it's like, not really. Like, you really don't have to have it all figured out. You really don't have to.
Did you know that you could earn $2,000 a month?
Want to know how to make $900 in 3 hours?
I have made over $14,000.
And I also want to talk about the high rise of people talking about online jobs. Like, you sitting around with your computer, you could be making $5,000 a month. No, you are not. Lots of those things are just scams and just links and just so much capitalism that it's coming into worlds that aren't even a capitalist society. Obviously being heavily influenced by the American, I know I'm being so weird like with this video, but I really like speaking about this type of things. But this whole thing where for example, let me use myself as an example. I would watch this video of an American TikToker speaking about, you know, making money, blah, blah, making moves and all that, but it really doesn't apply to where I am. And the whole thing of it being pressurized in your whole mind, if you just stop and look around at your environment, your specific environment, it doesn't really count. You know, it's almost like watching a feud on Twitter happen, and maybe you're a part of it, and maybe you're being dragged. But like, if you just log off, it doesn't really matter in like your real life. Like, nothing is gonna change, especially for like rich people. You know, it's not gonna really change your current situation. That's another topic for Cancer Cash and how much it doesn't really work. But anyway, so the whole 9 to 5 thing should, you know, be out, and, you know, going to college, out, and, you know, settling. Okay, obviously settling, that's it. But like, the whole normalcy of life just being thrown out the trash, is that really good though? Is that good for people, for the average person? Because what we often see is people like me, I'm an influencer, telling you that, you know, I wake up and do that and that and that, but like, that's not reality for a lot of people. Not a lot of people are comfortable with receiving their salary or receiving money every once in 3 weeks or maybe in 2 months, because, you know, people that do work on social media, these brands don't be paying on time, and not everyone can live a life where that is not a consistency. A lot of people need that consistency of getting their money at the 25th of the month, or like at the end of the month, and pay their rent and stuff like that. So don't you feel like whatever space you're in is not interesting, or you falling behind on this, you know, capitalist maniac thing that we're creating for ourselves, that our generation's creating for ourselves, of what we think is more progressive, where we're literally the same as our parents, you know, because we'll be like, yeah, our parents just worked until they, you know, retired, didn't even make money, but like, we're hustling, we're not even living the life, and then we want money later on. But like, do we ever get enough of money? Oh, this is an example. Rihanna. There's a whole thing going on where some people are like, you know what, we are content with Rihanna never releasing another album, and other people are like, she needs to release, she owes that to us. But like, have we considered, like, Rihanna did her music, you know, and that was a time in her life, and now she's into beauty and fashion. She doesn't owe us anything, and maybe she's at a place where she's had enough of what the music industry can bring to her. But of course, with this house of cash, it never ends. Like, when does it end? We often like look at celebrities and like, why do you keep on working? You have literally millions. Like, why do you keep? But we do the same things. Are we ever gonna get enough? I mean, you see people here like, oh, I get 250K, you know, a month. What are you working towards? Is it worth not really experiencing life and just constantly being busy for the sake of? And then there is the soft life era, of which I think not everyone can attain it. Why? Because realistically speaking, not everyone can afford to live a soft life, and the way it's been marketed, especially from our white counterparts, is that, you know, it's the simple, you know, living in the South. There's this video I'm gonna insert. Of where I think that in reality, there's a question someone asked, was like, but do people really like that? Like, something like that. And I was like, you know what, that is actually a good question. It looks pleasing. That's the whole thing, this whole aesthetically pleasing vibe to the soft life. But like, in real life, do people actually enjoy that? I'm sure there are people that enjoy that, but like, for the majority, especially in this whole hustle culture, always being busy, like, can we really rest and like relax and not do anything? You know, it's almost like this soft life, but there's still this need to film it, to show, you know, to still make it look, you know, amazing than it actually is. So this need of always, again, fast pace. So even in that soft life, there's still that fast pace of, you know, I'm living a soft life, but I'm gonna go to this, I'm gonna go to that, I'm gonna go to that, I'm gonna go to that. There's still a lot of busyness. So I don't know if this soft life is actually attainable. A lot of people are now opening up and waking up to this whole hustle mindset, and like, what the heck am I doing? Like, what is the point of this? For what? I don't want to be an entrepreneur. I don't want to make a business. Not everyone has to make a business, you know. I just want to have a 9 to 5, get married, have a baby, and that's it. There's people that are like, you know what, like, why not? I don't want to really, you know, be a boss bitch and all that stuff. And I think it's okay, and I love that people are opening up to that. Like, I totally love people that, you know, always got something going on for them. That's how they cope, that's how they want to live their lives. But also I want to leave room for the majority of people that, hey, it's okay, you can literally go to college and do the whole thing, you know, how life is written to be. It's okay, you don't have to always, you know what I'm trying to say. And understand that yes, people are different. What path you are going on in life, it's okay. If you want to change it up, you have the free will to do that. But don't feel pressured by other people that you're seeing online, always being busy, always doing this and that and that. And don't make that be the motivation for you to do something that you don't want to do, because you end up not liking it because you were sold something online. You know what I'm saying? You were sold. People are selling their personality. People are selling who they are, me included. It's a whole grind, okay? But like, don't be so caught up to that you lose reality of what's happening around you. But at the end of it all, to really help yourself understand your individuality and not feed into this whole busyness and productivity vibe, just stay offline and you see your life not pass you by. Movie recommendation: watch the movie called Click. Adam Sandler, loved it, watched it yesterday. So eye-opening, and obviously didn't age well, some of the racist things that are in there, but the whole main point of the film is that we as a society just want to fast forward into like success and all that, but like we don't want to really live within the boringness, and that boringness of our lives and the basicness is really what makes our lives better, and what makes us human, what makes us experience things. So yeah, do that with what you will. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.